Welcome to Sharing Your Story Through Online Video. This is a special presentation of Get Your Business Online with Google, and I am your host, Dave Meyer. So delighted to have you with us today. We're going to talk about a lot of really fun stuff regarding how to get your business set up with online video today. We're going to figure out how to use YouTube as the world's largest video network and the second largest search engine behind Google. Every day, businesses set up channels and create videos to reach interested customers. Before we dive in, I want to take a quick step backwards and talk about how we all consume media. We've really changed the way that we connect every single day. We have a lot of choices with video and with our lives online. It's pretty mind-blowing how many options we have nowadays to spend time on our devices and online. People have three basic needs, it seems: to sleep, eat, and use their devices. Based on what we're seeing, we can make an argument that video has become a new basic need. More and more people are watching video content on whatever device is handy. We use video content to learn, discover, and engage with our favorite topics, brands, and more. Watching video is arguably the world's favorite pastime, and its popularity is still growing. By 2021, video will be 82% of all consumer web traffic. Over the next few years, we expect the power of video to enable more than half of humanity to learn, innovate, and interact via video platforms such as, and of course, leading with YouTube. At the heart of the online video boom is, of course, YouTube, with 1.8 billion monthly signed-in users. Each day, people watch over 1 billion hours of video, generating billions of views. A lot of people don't know that YouTube is, in fact, the second largest search engine after Google, and YouTube reaches 91% of the online population in the United States. We realized early on that giving people choice was critical. When you give people choices, something magical happens. They pay attention. They actively engage. They watch, they share, they subscribe, and then they watch some more. Why? It's simple. When you can choose what to watch, you pay attention because what you're watching matters to you. People care most about content that's relevant and built for them. So the question for business owners and marketers: how do you translate those billions of actively engaged users into growth for your business? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to go through how to create eye-catching video content on your website and in your video production, how to build a YouTube business channel so that you have the tools that you need to show up correctly, and for a home for all of your videos. We're going to show you how to capture attention with video ads, and we're going to go through a few specific video ad formats. And finally, we'll share with you briefly how to measure the impact of video content. Let's dive in. When you're looking to create eye-catching video content, there's a number of basic needs that you need to take into account. First, creative matters. Your creative, the pieces behind your video and the ideas that you have and that you share in video, can be the single strongest force multiplier that you have. 50 to 70% of a campaign's return on investment, or ROI, depends on the creative, or how creative and how pleasing and appealing that content is. YouTube is not a platform where only the large brands advertise. You don't have to be a Nike or a Coca-Cola or L'Oreal to run your ads or your content on YouTube. If you shoot an authentic video that tells your business's story and you put it in front of the right people, it'll go a long way. Nowadays, technology has allowed anyone to make video. All you need is the phone in your pocket. You don't need an entire team to create high-quality videos that people will watch. You just need to take out your phone and start shooting. It's pretty simple to use today's technology to make a video, but you need to know what you want it to say. It's time to think about crafting your content. You can use video content to do one of three things: to educate, inspire, or entertain. And if your content can do more than one of those things, your chances of success when reaching your audience is much higher. So start by brainstorming ideas. This is where there's no bad idea. There's nothing that you shouldn't write down. Just get the ideas flowing and write them all down so that you can then weed out the good and build some of that good stuff in your next video production. You need to concept your video after you've chosen a topic. Think about your business. What should your video's focus be? Who specifically is your audience? And what do you want to show them? As you're looking at your audience, make sure that you remember that you're trying to reach your best customers or the people that are actually interested in your product and service. They are not you, and so they're probably not interested in hearing about your business as much as they are about how you can help them. So here are some questions to think of as you're writing a script. Maybe, how is your product made? What's the process for your service? Are there specific steps that people need to go through? What makes you stand out from your competitors? What problems do you solve for your customers? What kind of experience can customers expect when they work with you? And what sparked your business idea? Tell the story. Write everything down. Put a brain dump together and then pull out all of the important details that you want to focus on. Remember to keep what you write short. If you're excited about several aspects of your business, consider making multiple videos. Long videos are tough to watch, but a video series is great because it lets people connect and engage with only the topics that they're interested in. Once you have a video concept, write the script. Try simply writing a 5-sentence overview. Next, write out what you'd like to say, breaking it down by shot. Stick to 1 sentence per shot or per frame for clarity and conciseness. Pay close attention to the first 5 seconds of your video. This is when you'll have the audience's full attention, and it's a good practice, of course, to read your script out loud as you work. We write slightly differently than we speak. So if you put it together and actually read it out, you'll probably come up with better and easier ways to convey your information. After you have your concept, dig into the script. Again, best place to start is as a 5-sentence overview. Write out what you'd like to say in your video, breaking it down shot by shot. It's good practice to read your script aloud as you work. Written word sometimes doesn't translate well to spoken word. Stick to 1 sentence per shot for clarity and conciseness, and again, pay close attention to those first 5 seconds. Here's some additional production tips to consider when shooting your video. Think about space. When you think visually, make sure that you remove the clutter from your office. If you're shooting in a public space, make sure that you look at the background. Maybe someone is walking in the background and you don't want to have that distract from your shot. So choose a location where you won't be bothered and that won't distract your audience when you're relaying your information and ideas. Be sure to show your logo or your workspace. You can go low tech and have a banner. You can shoot in front of your business or your office, or you can simply load a logo in using YouTube's video editing tools. As far as lighting, go with natural light. You don't want to have super harsh, bright lights right in your face. And instead, what I recommend, especially for small businesses, is simply to face a window and to shoot with the camera behind you and in between you and the window. You don't want to shoot against a window because your face will get lost from the brightness of that window. And again, if you're looking for natural light, oftentimes it's best to have a soft natural light. So this is one of those rare times when a cloudy day is better than a bright sunny day. Avoiding shadows and keeping your lighting as soft as possible will be very complimentary for you and make your subjects and your audience at ease. As far as sound, look at the background of your video and make sure that there's not any extraneous noise or people talking in the background. Use a microphone and speak confidently and keep that microphone very close to your face. If you have a video that you're shooting from a laptop, it's going to pick up all of the echo in the room that you're presenting in. And if you listen very, very carefully, you'll probably hear right inside of my video that I'm recording right now, just a little bit of echo. I'm actually in a small office. Actually, it's a decent sized office, but there's lots of walls that have sound bouncing off of them. And so I'm keeping my face less than 6 inches away from my microphone. If you can get a cheap or inexpensive microphone off of Amazon, you can tie it together or put it in via Bluetooth. Or if you have one of the rare phones now that still has a audio jack, you can plug it right in, and that'll set you back maybe $30 or $40 to get you a really nice audio clip. Here's a great video that talks about how you can grow your business and that shows a good example.
It's just fun. You don't have to jump over the hurdle of being able to keep the front wheel on the ground, or you don't have to go out and buy a set of leather pants. You can just experience what it is to be on a motorcycle and have that fun. We get so many people that say, I've never been interested in motorcycles, I've never appreciated motorcycles until, hey, I saw this picture of Gina.
So very clear that this is an expert video, right? But it was all actually shot with low-tech devices. It's just phones, and then there's a drone shot at the end, but that was just a simple consumer quality drone. So you can compare your YouTube channel then to a physical store. Think of this as the place where all your online video content lives. If you advertise on YouTube, it can drive traffic to your website and your video channel. And if you want to make sure that your channel is in great shape, I'm going to take you through a few steps to set your business YouTube channel up for success. The first step, of course, is to build your business channel. If you've not already done so, you can name it with your business name or another name if you prefer, but I would probably recommend that you keep it as close to your business name as possible to avoid confusion. You're going to need your YouTube and Google account in order to do that, and make sure that your account is set up with the owner of the business, or at least a manager that's going to be there for a long time. This is not a time to have an intern or a seasonal temp show up and set up a Google account for you, because when they go away, so will your access. So set up a management account and then allow those folks to work on it if you need to as a user of that account. The next step is choosing the appropriate category. Choose a category that best matches what you'll feature in your videos. One easy way to start is to look at the YouTube channels of businesses like yours. Each channel on YouTube can be associated with the content category on that platform. These categories help organize the millions of channels and billions of videos on YouTube and enable viewers, advertisers, and creators to have a common vocabulary and understanding of each audience's needs. The categorization helps viewers find content, allows advertisers to refine their targeting, and provides creators with common best practices. In order to optimize a channel, it's helpful to conduct research to understand what's popular within a content category. One way to start this process is to look at other YouTube channels within the same category as your business. Think about the channel category or how someone would describe the channel that you're working with. Enter this information into the YouTube search bar and filter by channel. Start niching and then broaden your search accordingly to see larger themes. If you're starting with yoga, you might want to also try kids yoga, for example. Other examples, auto and vehicles, beauty and fashion, food, gaming, film and animation, food, whatever that might be. Analyzing autocomplete from YouTube searches can help identify common themes and trends to build your YouTube channel around. Ask yourself these questions when viewing other channels. What type of content is on this channel that you could leverage for your business? What type of content would they connect with, and what audience does this channel aim to reach? As a quick tip, try taking a look at the autocomplete results again from YouTube searches. That'll help you identify common themes and trends to inspire your channel. An easy way to make this for users to navigate, the longer your target audience will consume your content. So a channel trailer is going to be incredibly important. Use those channel trailers to introduce your business, feature fresh content, or incentivize users to subscribe. And then also create channel sections and subsections to organize your content so that it's easy to navigate. Think about the main types of content that you'll be providing. It may be education and entertainment and some sort of next action, or it might be internal stories testimonials, or marketing. Make sure that you set those up and separate them appropriately. The devil's in the details, so here are some final touches to maximize your YouTube business channel. Personalize your channel by updating your channel banner and icons to create a more cohesive brand experience. Use your logo. Set up your channel like a storefront. Make it clear what product and service you're selling or providing by adding custom thumbnails that encourage users to watch. And finally, YouTube is a search engine too. So you need to optimize your videos to be searchable. We sometimes see videos that are connected, untitled Holiday Campaign July 5 through July 7th. Make sure to add a catchy description that summarizes your video in 1 to 2 sentences and that includes as much metadata or search terms as relevant for your video. Add those tags to help people find content and keep everything up to date. Moving on from the targeting world, let's talk a bit more about the different YouTube ad formats and best practices. Before I dive into specific ad formats, I want to point out that YouTube offers not only broad reach, but attentive reach. What does that mean? YouTube offers the best opportunity for a viewer to see and hear an ad. When I'm watching a TV and ad commercial comes on, I'm the first one to go grab a snack from the kitchen. I can maybe hear it, but I won't see the ad. Or while mindlessly scrolling my feed, I rarely have sound on and the ad starts playing without sound. I can see, but I can't hear anything. When a YouTube ad is watched by a viewer, 93% of YouTube ads are seen compared to industry average of only 66, and 95% are heard. We know that if a viewer is exposed to both sight and sound, they're twice as likely to remember your brand name and 3 times as likely to remember your ad. Our YouTube video formats have been built for all attention spans. There are 6-second ads, bite-sized, sometimes called the bumper ad, 15 to 20-second ads for snack size, and 30-second or more ads for meals. You may already know TrueView ads or skippable ads. As the name implies, this format allows viewers to skip the ad after 5 seconds. Why? It offers consumers a choice. They're not forced to watch content they don't care about. Advertisers only pay if the viewer watches 30 or more seconds, so they only pay for engaged users. As a best practice, make sure you create attention-grabbing content that compels the viewer to watch after your 5 seconds is up. Include branding in the first 5 seconds to promote your business. You'll get exposure whether the viewer views the entire ad or chooses to skip. And I'll show a quick sample that incorporates these tips. The second format I want to talk about is the so-called bumper format. We know that viewers have shorter attention spans, and we've seen that people are more likely to abandon longer ads. This is why we've created the 6-second pre-roll ad. A question that I often get is, can you really say anything worthwhile in 6 seconds? Well, of course you can. 9 in 10 viewers can recall an ad after watching a 6-second pre-roll. Best practice, use bumper ads to remarket to viewers who have watched your skippable ad. Bumper ads are snackable refreshers for your brand. Noosa Yogurt did a series of 6-second bumper ads, and let's show you an example. Very simple, very easy, and memorable within that 6-second format. Another format to introduce is TrueView for Action. This is especially useful for advertisers who care about driving clicks and conversions. This format creates a button below or within the video ad, as well as a clickable end card that drives the video ad viewer to take actions like book now, get a quote, or learn more. Companion banners appear next to your in-stream ad on the top right corner of the watch page. When an in-stream video ad ends or is skipped, the companion banner remains on the YouTube page and the user can click on it at any time. You can customize your companion banner by adding an attention-grabbing video that drives user engagement. If you don't customize your companion banner, it'll automatically show a video wall which will include the channel icon and name, link to an advertiser's site, as well as the thumbnails of up to 3 videos from the most recently updated playlist on your channel. So always use companion banners when running a YouTube ad. We've talked about video formats and channel best practices. The last and probably most important question to ask is, how do you measure the impact of your videos? You need to be confident that the platform you're advertising on is, of course, helping your business. At the end of the day, we know that what matters is not the leading indicators, the views, or the visits. Instead, it's about communicating with your best potential customers and how that drives the business results for your company. Looking at Nielsen MPA studies we've run to date, we found that YouTube drove sales lift for the advertised product in 14 of 19 studies globally. There's several ways to measure performance of YouTube ads. Depending on your business goals, you can review online results. Those are clicks or conversions. If you care more about the direct interactions like clicks and conversions, I recommend leveraging Google Analytics at marketingplatform.google.com, and then build attribution models to understand which campaigns drive first versus last click conversions. Offline results: if you're an offline retailer and want to track how many people came into your store after viewing a YouTube ad, you can plug in your third-party offline sales solution or CRM of choice. Let me recap what we've discussed so far today. You can find more valuable customers with advanced audiences like custom intent audience. You can capture and convert their attention with ad formats for different attention spans and campaign objectives. Tell great stories about your brand with creative personalization and optimization tools like director mix and video ad sequencing. And measure the impact. Ensure that your campaigns are driving against brand metrics that matter most to your business with brand lift. Use our suite of analytics platforms, again at marketingplatform.google.com, and use offline solutions like third-party sales lift or other tools. HubSpot is a favorite CRM of mine, to measure the impact that YouTube has on your offline results, such as store visits. That's all I have for today, and I hope that you've picked up something that you're going to do differently or use more effectively when you look at creating videos online. Be sure to leave a comment if you'd like to see more of this kind of content, and you can send me an email at dave@buzzyweb.com, BIZZYWEB, and look at the channel that we've got for that spelling again, and just send me a note at dave@buzzyweb.com if you would like today's slide deck. If we have nothing else, I'd love to send you on your way with a simple thanks. And remember, you can get your business online and help grow with Google. We'll talk to you soon.